Well, I used to get in trouble for talking in school. Always.
Not here.
No.
Not here.
People, sometimes pay to hear hear what I have to say. Wow. See? But no arrogance, I guess. I don't know. Guess not. That's nice to hear. I don't want to be arrogant.
Ice cold.
Oh, Brian.
Brian doesn't usually have a microphone.
I think we're rethinking that one.
And he just got done telling me he was the straight man, so he's not really
Yeah.
doing his job.
Ricardo and I were talking. He said, "Oh, Brian's got a mic. Is he singing?" I said, "No, I'm not really quite sure why he has a mic." Okay, light bright like this. This is Matt, everybody. He's been really fantastic, helping us get it all together. Keeping me during interviews, make sure you stay close to the mic on the mic.
Right here, like this?
Yes, right there.
Okay.
Just scream it out.
If you want to be heard,
Whatever, shout it out.
if that's in question.
Okay, we're getting close.
Yes.
So is this when we ask who drove over 20 miles?
Christmas Eve or something. Who drove over 20 miles?
Oh, we got a hand. That's exciting.
He's here every week, too.
Thank you.
Wow. Yeah.
Special for a second there.
You drove over. You didn't drive over.
Special that he drove over 20 miles
Oh.
for us.
Still, you're special, Adam.
Well, I'm special, man, right?
Yeah.
It's only because the radio signal barely gets there.
But he could not care. He could not recognize the fantasticness that is WNKU.
Time in this place is like football time.
Get you a lot of places flattering. Maybe we can't get you everywhere, but
They said they were going to give us a 10, but we haven't heard anything yet.
you got an iPhone on you with the exact time?
8, 7,
Oop.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Welcome to Studio 89 on WNKU, broadcast from NKU's Digitorium. Please help me welcome a homegrown band to Studio 89 tonight. It's the Tracy Walker Band on WNKU.
Hey, thank you so much. All right, thank you. Rolling on your white horse, like come save the day. waste my time. All I really need to know tonight is, would you be mine? 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 Thank you so much. Thank you. This is what it's all about, Pam. Every now and then, oh, you catch a breeze, and it whispers to you, everything gonna be okay. Every once in a while, when you're willing to see, takes you by the hand, you know everything gonna be okay. Hold on, and it's true. Yeah, hold on. Pray that she's talking to you when she said, spend some time here. Soon you'll see that it's out of mind. In no time, give you everything you need. Spend some time here. Soon you'll see I'm not taking what you're not giving. I give you less than everything.
Thank you. Yeah. Woo.
That's the Tracy Walker Band with us in Studio 89 here on WNKU. Man, it's too bad you guys aren't having any fun. I'm really... No,
it's
for
terrible.
the radio audience, they're having tons of fun, and it's so fun to watch, and really great to hear you like this, Tracy. I've heard you over the years as a solo and sometimes with like one side person with you, so I'd love to, if you could introduce your fine players for us tonight.
Absolutely. To my right is Mr. Brian Rivers. He hails from Sacramento, California, Davis area. You would know him. Well, Brian, you tell him who you're playing with and who you've been playing with, Mumbo Gumbo.
Well, I played with Mama Gumbo for a long time, and I grew up with Joe Craven and Rob Ikes and NKU favorite, WNKU favorite, Jackie Green. So that's where I come from.
Yeah.
And recent CCM grad, I should add as
And
well,
a
right?
recent CCM grad. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I'm much younger than I look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
You shave your head so you can keep that youthful look, because
Exactly.
like I don't know what I
Enough
just said
about
it
me.
backwards.
Enough
Okay.
about me.
On percussion to my right rear is I really affectionately like to refer to him as the Panamanian Prince of Percussion, but that's Ricardo Casiano Wilkins. And just to show you the kind of talent that we have here in Cincinnati, Ricardo's played with Diana Ross and Barry White and some other really fine folks, names you might remember. So, he's no slouch.
We're lucky.
Yeah, the real deal, man.
Yeah, for real. That's like the top. That's the top of the heap right there. Directly behind me on drums, Mr. Kurt Kaufman, and he doesn't have a mic tonight, but well, geez.
Hi, everybody.
See, that's why. Yes, and to my left, Mr. Adam San Regret. And do you want to share a little bit about what you're doing, you're not doing? No. Okay, he's just a good guy and a great bass player. Or maybe a good bass player and a great guy. How about that?
Adam, the man of few words. Well, welcome to everyone. You all sound great together, and the latest CD is called Coetaneous Vibrations. Am I
Yes.
saying that right?
You are.
That's a new word for me, Tracy.
Well,
Coetaneous.
Yeah, I'm kind of a word person. I
What does
it just
I
means
mean?
simultaneous. Happening
Right,
at the same
but
time.
what does the title? Why did you name your record that?
Well, it's a band presentation of the songs, so there's all this stuff happening at once,
Got it.
and a lot of times when we're playing, there seems to be sort of a lot happening at once. That's kind of why I think our songs don't fit any particular genre very well, because we're just always kind of dabbling with a lot of different things happening at the same time, and that's just probably how my head is, and I think that's why it happened that way.
Is that because you grew up just listening to a lot of different kinds of music? I
Yeah.
mean, there's some jazz going on and some folk and definitely blues and.
I grew up
Yeah.
in Yellow Springs, and which is just an hour north of here, and I listened to everything from the soundtrack to Hair to Paul Simon, Joni Mitchell, Bootsy, Hee Haw. I used to have Hee Haw overalls.
Nice. Oh, I wish you had those tonight. That would
So-
be something.
There probably are some pictures somewhere. I love those things. Oh my God. So anyway, so yeah, I mean, I just love good music and a good song, and it doesn't matter who it comes from or where it comes from.
Right. Well, you're mixing it all together in your own way. It sounds great, and we'd love to get a couple more tunes. It's the Tracy Walker Band. It's Studio 89
Thank
on
you, Pam.
WNKU.
You know, you mentioned that you've heard me solo and just with a one or a duo situation. So this next song is one that I typically do solo, or that I can't promise that Brian might not chime in on it. But so. Yeah. People will say they knew me. They will say they knew me when. How can they say they knew me when I don't know myself? People will say they had me. They'll say they had me when. How can they say tunnel. Gotta find my way out of here. Gotta let a little light through. Gotta get a little light so I can see my way clear. So I can see my way clear. People will say they love me. They'll say, love me when? How can they say they love me if I don't love myself? If I don't love myself, I gotta love myself. I gotta love myself. Thank you. Thank you. And now back to the band. I've been waiting by the river for too long. Only coming didn't tell the time. Except that I have to do it by myself. To give my heart some peace of mind. Never thought I'd fall the way I did. Never thought I'd become vulnerable. Never thought the sun and moon by you would rise. Still I find you creeping in after midnight. Still I find you, yeah, running Thank you. Thank you. We're so happy to be here. I came,
The Tracy Walker Band in Studio 89 just getting it done for us tonight here on WNKU. Sounding great. So Tracy, you said you grew up in Yellow Springs. Do you have a formal music education or what?
No.
Okay.
I was, sorry, I've always just loved music and heard music and played. On the mic. I gotta get my guitar.
Guitar switcheroo. Putting down the trusty old
Always
ovation.
music. I just did the music and choir stuff in school. I played, well, the first instrument I wanted to play was drums. My father would not let me play the drums because he said they were too loud. And they would have been if I was playing them, I'm sure. So then I played guitar for a little while, and I got bored because I couldn't play like Carlos Santana immediately. And then I played alto saxophone from middle, I don't know, 6th grade through high school. And anyway, then found my way back to the guitar when I wanted to sing and perform.
Right.
And it was just easier than carrying around a piano. And I also knew some of the guitar. I didn't know piano because I was playing soccer when my parents bought a piano, and I didn't want to take the time. So.
And speaking of your parents, I know you were very much influenced by your mom and affected deeply when she passed away a few years ago.
Yeah.
Can you talk about your mom and her
Yeah,
influence on your musical life?
She passed away in 1999, just 15 years ago. It was actually November 5th. And she wasn't so much that she was musical, although her mother was always singing, my grandmother, and my grandfather played the harmonica. But my mother just always wanted, I have 2 younger sisters, she just always wanted us to be ourselves and to be happy and content. She just accepted us as for whatever, always. And that was probably the greatest gift and why I'm able to do this now, because I feel comfortable doing it. And she told me to keep singing before she passed away. So
Yeah. Well, we're glad you are. Has it ever been something you wanted to do as your vocation? I know you have another job, and I mean, have you ever pursued that as your full time?
I have. It's
Yeah.
a little tough sometimes. I do it, financially, pay a mortgage and play music. But so sometimes I have a day job and sometimes I don't.
Right.
But yeah, if you know anyone that wants to.
You feel like
Make
you
it
got
all
the balance.
happen. Yeah.
You feel like you got the balance right now.
Yeah, and I've always
Yeah.
wanted balance. I think that might be why I haven't toured as much as maybe some folks do. I like, I have a dog, and I like maintaining friendships and relationships and being present for those. So I've never wanted to be gone all the time. So I like engaging in community and being with people I know and care about me. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you can't do
Great.
that if you're on the road all the time.
Well, we're so lucky to have you all of you on the local scene here in Cincinnati. And we'll talk a little bit more about the local scene. I know you're very involved in it, so we'll talk some more about that. But let's get a couple more songs from the Tracy Walker Band here in Studio 89
Absolutely.
on WNKU.
Thank you.
Thought a lot about you today, and I'm wondering if you're okay. Wanna grab up a phone call, but I wrote a song instead. You got this love you got this love you got this love I can't do without. Trying to breathe through this drowning fog. Do I hold my tongue or risk it all? All that I should have said and done is just spinning in my head. You got this love you got this love you got this love I can't do without. Wait for the answers in the quiet, they will come.